What's up guys, and welcome to this new video blog here on my YouTube channel. Today we are gonna go windsurfing, but as you just saw in Tarifa, there is barely any wind. I just saw with the drone that some Levant is kicking in. You have the Atlantic and the Mediterranean Sea meeting up right in front of Tarifa, so something is always going on. But today it's really not enough here in Tarifa, so we have to drive to some other place. By the way, we arrived at our apartment. We have a beautiful view of the sea. Of course, they wrote on the internet that you can see the ocean. I really hope we didn't pay extra for that. So guys, let's have a look. This right here is Tarifa, and as you can see, 7 knots of wind is not enough. But as I told you, you right here have the Mediterranean Sea. Here is the Atlantic. If we zoom out a little bit, you can see a big wind system. And what we will be doing is to drive to a spot near Cadiz. It's around 1 hour of driving. It's gonna be a spot that I've never been to before, but Stefan, shoutouts, he told me it's nice there, some flat water. I don't know how strong the wind is gonna be, so whether we can take the small free race sails that I brought, or if we go slalom or foil, I really have no clue, but I'm always down to explore some new spots. So I would say, let's go in the direction of Cadiz. So guys, this is the route that we will be taking. Oh my God, guys, I just arrived at the spot. I've never been here. It looks insane. What? First of all, where are we? Why is there... What? And what? We are next to some railways. This reminds me of the south of France. Crazy, man. I went to so many spots here, and still you can discover new spots. I will show you everything in detail. First, I need to survive with the car. The road is not the best. If it's as flat as I think it is, maybe we can do some speed today even. I mean, guys, we have the motorway there. Then we have the railway. Then we have the mud road. Then we have the swamp. And then we have the spot. And then over there we have a huge cargo harbor. Well, we parked right here, and it's really hard to believe where I am. I'm alone. I hope some others come soon. It's low tide, as you can see. What? All right, so to give you guys an overview, we have a bridge there, harbor over there. Yeah, let's go explore a bit. What I got told is that there's a lot of trash and fish in the water. Fish in harbor also sounds like sharks. I don't like that too much. Also, trash is not nice if you're using a good fin. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about the spot? By the way, if you enjoy the windsurf content, leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and stay tuned for the next videos. Okay guys, so we have to be careful. As you can see, it's really flat. But then we have these rocks here. And I assume, if the water level goes up now, which it will do in some hours, and let's say the water level moves up 1 meter, then these will be very shallow, so we can break a lot of equipment here, I guess, if we're not careful. I'm still waiting for the others, but I started rigging up. Board is ready, 107 liter dark horse, 36 centimeter fin, my slalom boom. And then I rigged the 6/8 slalom sail. There's not enough wind for the smaller ones. I just thought, since I have the time right now, that I show you guys this little tool. Maybe some of you don't know it. If you're someone who's usually downhauling the sail with your harness and you have to make all these knots, then this actually comes in really handy. It's called Power Grip 2, a little bit of a weird name. And you just take the rope, and like this, your setup is perfect. Now you can downhaul, and if you want to release it, you just do this. For me, this really is a game changer for downhauling the sail. I'm going to link it for you in the video description, little advertisement. Of course, we sell it in the Wind Lounge. Feel free to check it out.
It's still super flat. I'm walking, yes, I don't know, 300-400 meters now. Water is very, very cold. Interesting spot. Looks very flat. And of course, I will now go for some speed runs. Big thanks to Stefan. He's trying to film a bit with the drone. His second time flying a drone. Let's see how it turns out. And yeah, I'm excited, man. Woohoo! First proper fin windsurf session of the year. Let's go.
So guys, as you can see, yeah, well, the spot is pretty much endless. The runs are extremely long. This is my very first run, and I am curious on the one side what I will find out there. On the other side, I was a little bit scared. And at this moment, this is exactly how it happened. After like 10 seconds of sailing, I hit something, and yeah, I look at the water and it's a freaking fish. I hit a fish on the first run. It was kind of a long fish, maybe some sort of a sea pike.
What?
So I was a little bit surprised, and by now I actually was more scared than excited about this spot. Because during this session, I will not show you all of it, but I saw underwater fishing nets right below the water surface. And yeah, in some moments I will also find out that the water a little bit closer to the beach is knee deep, which I didn't know. I was going full power above the knee deep water, and I have no idea where trash or anything else is in the water. Where trash or anything else is in the water.
Holy shit! It's super flat.
So this unfortunately made it a little bit nerve-wracking to sail this spot, but nevertheless I would say let's turn on the music, enjoy some nice shots, and then we see each other at the outro.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within, calling. This heavy load got under your skin, howling. You got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside, heading for collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors, colors, colors. Right. Moments pass, make this one count. Untie. You're so good at dragging yourself down. Why? Well, there ain't much time left to figure things out.
Guys, friends, I'm going back to the beach for a moment. I need to do some tuning. My Danish friend was a little bit faster, and yeah, my harness lines are too long, and I actually want to change quite a few things, but you're not supposed to do everything at once. Let's see. As you saw, I was fighting a lot with Brian. That's the other Futurefly windsurfer from Denmark, and Brian, I say, he's really fast, and he got me a few times, and I felt like I got similar speed when I'm pushing and I'm keeping the body tension, but he can hold it for so much longer, and he's on the Liberty harness, so I'm trying now the same thing. Let's see if it helps me, because I don't know, maybe I got weaker, but we are doing such long legs, like 2-3 kilometers across the bay, but very, very exhausting if you're pushing. So now I'm gonna go again, direct comparison of waist to Liberty harness. Brian is leaving the water. No, Brian, you can't leave the water yet. But it's interesting how quickly the ego, or my ego, gets triggered if somebody is faster. Pain.
Gone out of rhythm in despair, held underwater, fine for air. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors You got the white knuckles holding on it tight.
Oh guys, I'm back in the car. The session is done. It was a very, very long one. I think I sailed for more than 80 kilometers. Yeah, I did quite a bit of tuning, was sailing back and forth with Brian, and it was really interesting, and I got back a little bit into this slalom rhythm. But yeah, in case you're interested in the speeds, on the first session I did 31.8 knots max speed, on the second one 32 knots. And in total I was for 3 hours on the water. The top speeds weren't really good. I had some issues with my trim, I felt like, but maybe it was just as it always is, that when you're sailing alone you're like, oh, my trim is so nice, and as soon as somebody else comes who has his trim on point, you know, so it's a little bit faster, you're like, oh, it feels all messy and wrong. But I got quite a bit faster throughout the day. I also compared the normal waist harness with the Liberty harness, was also interesting. I didn't feel any speed difference, I have to say. Felt like the same speed, but you require a bit of a different trim between the two harnesses. So with the waist harness you can move more, meaning you can also compensate more when your trim isn't perfect. With the Liberty harness you're more locked in, but your trim needs to be nicer. And what's nice about Liberty is, of course, it relieves pretty much all the pressure from your back, so that was quite nice. But then also it pulls your front foot a little bit out of the strap if you don't take care about the trim. I hope in any case that you guys enjoyed this video blog, us exploring this new spot here in the Bay of Cadiz. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel to not miss any of the next videos that are coming up. And of course, if you need anything windsurf related, if you need advisory on your gear, write us an email to the Wind Lounge, our surf shop. It's linked down in the video description below. I do 90% of the customer advisories, so if you need a new sail, new board, write us an email and we will help you with the best service possible. I would say see you the next time. Bye bye.